Let me tell you about a day I'll never forget. The day we finally brought him home. You know that feeling when your heart's been carrying this heavy weight and suddenly it just lifts? That's exactly what happened. For 3 long weeks, our family had been living in a state of constant worry. Our beloved golden retriever, Max, had disappeared without a trace. The days felt endless, filled with putting up missing dog posters, driving through neighborhoods calling his name, and checking every social media post about found pets. Every time the phone rang, our hearts would skip a beat. Was this finally the call? We'd wake up in the middle of the night thinking we heard barking, only to find the house still painfully quiet. His favorite spot by the fireplace remained empty, his toys untouched. But then on a rainy Tuesday afternoon, everything changed. A call came from a shelter 2 towns over. They had found a dog matching Max's description. I remember driving there, trying not to get my hopes up too high, but my hands were shaking on the steering wheel. The moment I walked into that shelter, I heard that familiar bark. There he was, a bit thinner, muddy with a small cut on his ear, but otherwise perfectly fine. The shelter staff told us a kind family had found him wandering near a forest area, apparently lost and confused. Watching him bound through our front door later that day, seeing him immediately run to his water bowl, then straight to his favorite spot by the fireplace, it was like the house itself took a deep breath and came back to life. That night he slept on our bed, something we normally don't allow, but hey, exceptions had to be made. And the sound of his gentle snoring was the most beautiful lullaby. Sometimes when you lose something precious, getting it back makes you appreciate it even more. Now every morning when I see Max wagging his tail at breakfast time, I'm reminded of how fortunate we are. He's home, he's safe, and our family is complete again. And that's all that matters. It's funny how 4 simple words, he is home and safe, can carry so much weight, so much relief, so much joy. Sometimes the simplest phrases hold the deepest meanings, especially when they mark the end of uncertainty and the return of peace.